All right, guys, I figured it out. Hold on, guys, I gotta answer the moderator. What's up?
Hey, is it your meter in the cell phone?
Negatory. It is, it was a terminal. Like one of the terminals on the DC connection was, or the DC converter was loose. So I just tightened it and everything was back to normal. But this whole conversation is being recorded and monitored on my new live stream.
Alright.
Huh? Yeah. I don't know why you gotta keep yelling at me. Oh, why do you say those mean things to me? Huh? No, I won't. Ah, fine, I'll catch a fish. Like, if I don't catch a fish, I can't come home? All right, fine. Well, you guys heard it there. If I don't catch a fish, I can't come home. Might end up spending the night out here, guys. But it's a move. So good. Stream seems a little choppy. Kind of chaos do we got going behind us? Going on behind us? If the stream is choppy, let me know, guys. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move this guy so he's got a better view of the sky. Oop. Beginning of this live stream, moderator gave the ultimatum: catch a fish or don't come home. So then we better catch a fish. Yeah, like I said, this area usually shows out, but I don't know. The last, I don't know, maybe 3 times that I've come to this area, nothing. Well, nothing of consequence. Maybe one or two little ones, but nothing that like I've caught off of this place. And I mark fish here, so I'm not fishing memories. I'm fishing what I'm seeing. It's just that they are not biting. It's cast off in the distance. Should probably put my mask on. I didn't expect to be staring directly at the sun. Let's get a different angle right here. While I let that sink, I put my mask on. Now, boys. Body count 0, 0. Again, this freaking map, I don't know why it does that. It's changing my shade relief, bro. Doesn't like to throw shade on my graph, apparently. Throwing across this point right here. We are in 12 feet. Just running it across that point. Popping it. There's some grass in there. Nice and quiet out here. There's a gentleman that popped up over there, but it's just the two of us out here. I'm marking fish right underneath me even. Very interesting. Grass. It got a little heavy, but that heaviness was only a little bit of grass. It's quiet out here, bro. Not even a missed nibble or nothing. Right in. It feels good out there. It all between rock and grass, but the end result seems to be the same. Oof. Think I just missed one. Over here messing with my mask. All right, let's get back out there on that line. Don't play around with your wardrobe when you're fishing. It was just me and Case till bass fishing showed up. Case, you might as well have jumped on the boat, bro. Come out here and throw some lines, since it was just you and me. Bass fishing, welcome to the party. We showed up on the lake today because the electronic equipment was misbehaving. Well, bass fishing, at least something nibbled, bro. Oh, that's why my hook has come out of my worm. Probably not gonna hook very many fish if your hook is out of your worm. But bass fishing showed up, got a little nibble. Yeah, bro, that guy didn't get the hook. Nibbled that worm, but didn't get the hook. That makes sense. Makes total sense. I mean, best possibility, could have hooked him underneath the chin, but he picked up most of the worm and not the jig head then. So he might have been small then, because if it was a big fish, it would have just taken the whole thing, jig head and all. Oh man, right where that jig is living, that is some rocky stuff, and I just came out the grass. That just feels like where they should be. Maybe fish will grab it again. Slurp it up. Well, I'm hoping, bro, I'm casting on the same line. He didn't feel any steel, so you should have no reason to not want to bite it again. Or at least his buddies shouldn't have a reason to not want to bite it again. Yo, bass fishing, how'd you like the way the stream ended yesterday? I figured out what the problem was today, why it just cut off. It's because apparently one of my leads was loose, and I didn't know that. Kept beeping over here today, but it just gave out yesterday right at the right time. Come on, BBL, let's go. All right, so I'm in the grass spot. I'm just chilling on it, wiggling in it. I'll put this out of there. Let it settle. Bro, well, I hadn't caught but one fish. I had to stay out there, bro, till we shut it down. We might be headed in that same same direction right now. I've only got one nibble. I was next to the dock, bro, so that's why I was able to just chill and fish around there. Because you don't got to go far from that dock to catch some fish, but I try and explore different areas. Might as well have a kayak if I just go to that spot right at the dock. Let's get that big fish energy right here, player. I know this spot has them, bro. I've got them off of here before, but I was saying when you weren't here that this spot doesn't show out when it's camera shy or something. Doesn't want to reveal its secrets. So I'm not like just casting here, casting the memories, bro. I'm marking fish here. So if I didn't see anything, I just bounce. Be like, all right, they're not here today. But these fools are here, or they put some decoys, bro. You know, they just set them up and then they're like, okay, this fool will keep casting over here because he's seeing a whole bunch of arches down there. So pretty smart on their part if that's what they're doing. It's a chess match with these fools, bro. You never know what they're up to. These fools are always one fin ahead of me, bro. That's what it feels like. I'm like, what are these guys? What are they gonna do today? That's part of the fun, but it's also part of what I'll refer to as frustration. You know what I'm saying? Frustration. Because you're here and you're like, oh, that's cool. Fishing's cool. And then you're like, fishing just make me mad. Yo, what up, Mark? What is happening, dog? 4 fish in an hour live. That was my last day with a good foot. My last day with a good foot. I went out like a champ, and then after that, we came back to the struggle. From the struggle to walk to the struggle to catch. Yo, Mark, moderator, told me if I don't catch fish, I gotta stay on the water. So I might live out here. Or at least spend the night out here, dog. Which won't be bad, but I didn't bring any bug spray. So that might get annoying. Okay, now I'm in a lot more grass because I threw a little shallow. After 2 casts of this, moving spot over here. Notorious flash floods? I remember those, bro. That's monsoon time. Wesley, what's up, man? So I've been down here, well, I popped out here a little bit late, It had a little bit of electrical equipment problems, not boat-wise, just freaking setting up the camera. So haven't caught anything as yet. Dude, I gotta worry about bugs. When I got back home, I had like a bunch of mosquito bites, and I was like, how did they eat me, bro? I got all these clothes on and they still found a way. And they still got me. I thought I'd be too spicy for them, bro, but these guys don't care out here. All right, this is my second to last cast in this location, and then we're gonna bounce. We're gonna bounce to hopefully an area where the fish are a little more receptive to getting stuck in the face. The sound is goofy? Or am I just saying goofy things, bro? Let's see, Wesley said we ended up cracking our back hull. So now we're getting a new boat. Dang, bro. Oh, what were you guys doing? Out there in choppy water, or what's going on? Riding those wakes, bro. Oh, son of a gun. That was a hook set, but almost pulled the rod out of my hand, dogs. You guys see that? That's weak hands, bro. I got weak hands. Full bit. I set the hook in my lady fingers. Freaking let this fool almost take my rod, bro. That would have been a very expensive mistake right there, bro. This guy looks like maybe a 3.5 pounder. Maybe 3. He likes to dance. Let's see, guys. Well, I might be able to go home then. I might be able to go home now. I mean, not that I'm going now, but like, I'll be welcome at my house. But we still gotta land them. Still gotta land them. So this might be a BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Could be. Look at that. Did you guys see that? Did you see that hook just come out without even me messing with it at all? Could be a BBL Drizzy. Might be. Might be. Let's check it out, guys. Scale is ready. Dudes, I can't believe that guy almost took the rod out of my hands. I gotta do some forearm grip. Oh, this is a BBL Drizzy, baby. 4 pounds and up, we go BBL. This is, you're probably not gonna be able to see it, but it's a 4.1, 4.12, 4.6. I don't know if the sun's gonna let you see that. I don't know what it's saying right there. But there we go. We got ourselves a BBL Drizzy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you guys could see that a little bit. Yeah, Wesley, that guy almost took my rod out of my hands, but there we go, guys. Finally, a BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. So, we'll let this baby go. Thank the Lord, and thankfully Mark got to see it. Well, there's an eagle over there, bro, and he's kind of watching. No, that's a freaking osprey. He's watching me, bro. He's trying to see if I'll give him this as a little free snack, but I better let him go before that osprey gets here. So that's a 4.12, somewhere around there, just slightly above 4, but that's what's up. Threw a little more shallow. Dude, I gotta work out my forearms because clearly I freaking can't set the hook. I got them lady forearms, bro. Dude, imagine if I had lost that rod, bro. Mark, what kind of scale are you looking at, bro? I saw 4 and change, bro, not 5.3. 4 and barely any change. Bass fishing, that's what we're looking for, bro. That's what I know is on this spot, but it never showed out until now. And even then, it made me look like a fool because it almost took the rod out of my hands. I'm gonna have to look at that, or look at the film on that like I was in a football game or something, to see where I messed up. Dude, I can't believe he almost took that rod. That's the worst part of it. Camera adds 1.2. Oh, my bad, bro. Well, I hope the camera doesn't add 1.2 to me, because I don't need any added pounds, dude. Bro, that was not my finest hour. Not my finest hook set, I should say. But finally, a BBL Drizzy in the house. Been a while since we've seen one of those. Mark, that's not funny, bro. I need to go on a diet, dog. I'm not trying to be a BBL Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? I have to make a short from that fish pulling the rod out of my hands. That's what I gotta do. Dude, I can't believe how easily that hook came out of his mouth. Mark, your guess was 5 pounds before I weighed it, or was your guess right on with what you saw? Well, now what, guys? Because we got that one to bite here, but we were about to leave. I believe that was the last cast in this area. But here I am, throwing more casts to this area. As Brendan would say, catch a fish, leave. Don't catch a fish, he leaves. So either way, we gotta leave, I guess. So we don't get skunked today, guys. We're still holding on to our never been skunked on a day that we go live. But winter is coming, my dudes. Winter is coming. I'll tell you guys, I don't know if I've caught off of a boat a fish in December. But keep in mind, most of my December fishing was done in, holy moly, these guys are blowing up on some bait over there. Most of my December fishing was done in New Mexico. Dad bods are in these days, bro. Yeah, dude, but when I look in the mirror, I'm like, I don't know about this dad bod. Dude, I used to do push-ups every, 10 push-ups every fish that I caught, but clearly I have not done any push-ups on this channel live. I just feel like you guys won't be entertained by that. This will be a fishing / workout channel. You guys might not want that. Let me move a little bit. I'm not gonna the outer edge of the line, keep on working my way to where those fish were, where they were going crazy on the bait. I can't believe it. That fool almost took my freaking rod. Now the question is, what would I have done? Would I have dove in for the rod or dive? No, dove is right. Would I have dove in? I know that's incorrect, guys, so don't get all over me, bro. Would I have dived in? Whatever the proper word is, would I have done that? And then to get the rod, would I have actually achieved my goal and got the rod, or will I have lost the rod and messed up my microphone, which would have cost me money as well? But if I get the rod back, it would cost me less money to replace the microphone than both the rod and the reel. I guess we'll never know. Ha! Moderator coming in. Fish net. All right, moderator. The joke. Don't come here trying to steal the show. Now, if I'm not catching fish, sure, come in and make some comments, some piffy comments, but I think she only said something because I got to come back home now. Now let's see if we don't end up being a one-hit wonder with a 1 4-pounder, and that's all she wrote, bro. I'm still throwing that Zoom Magnum trick worm. Just dragging it slowly through all that grass. So that was a point over there, and now it's going to be more of a steeper drop over here. That one kind of just moved out as you would expect a point to. This one just kind of, it's a flat and then drops pretty quick. Hey Mark, I finally caught a decent sized fish when you were watching, dog. Rather than catching them all when you're not watching. I was just hoping these fools would start going crazy on the bait again and see what's up. I'm about to throw a jerk bait out there to the flat and work it back over that edge. What time is it? 6:14, I mean 6:17 or so. We got time, guys. We got time to keep us from being a one-hit wonder. Oh yeah, but we got to get him a buddy, dog. We aren't ungrateful. We're just potentially greedy, maybe. We want all the 4+ pounders in this place, and we want them all every day. Yo, Frenchie. Now you show up, dog. You just missed a 4-pounder, dog. You missed yourself a BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. 4-pounder, dog. Where were you, bro? That's what you've been in search of. Oh, these little fools are in there. Way in there. My freaking, I never spooled more line on. Apparently, you know, as you get older, when you go home, rather than have all the energy to spool line and whatever, you just take your stuff off the boat, eat something, and call it a night. We are not kidding, Frenchie. I got some actual eyewitnesses, bro. that fool almost, and I shouldn't be repeating this, but that fool almost pulled the rod out of my hand. I set the hook and the rod just went boop, but I caught it with my cat-like reflexes, even though I'm not a big fan of cats. But my cat-like reflexes allowed me to catch it and save myself from having to buy myself a new combo. Or suffering at the hands of the moderators combo for me losing a rod. Let me raise the motor a little bit. Low. See where those fish were hanging out. So we are currently in about 4 feet. That's grass, guys, that's grass. We're gonna try and go shallow, guys. There's a little bit more eelgrass over here. Starting to see it floating. We are definitely shallower. But we'll go wherever we gotta go. I just went back a bit. Man, I'm so happy you finally got a good one. Okay, gonna work on my dad bod with some Indian tacos from Twister. Well, enjoy that, bro. I know you gotta keep those calories coming in, bro. You're basically like a bodybuilder, bro. Bodybuilders need calories coming in, and so do dad bods. So go out there and do what you gotta do, bro. I'm going in a little shallow. See if we can get those fish that were in here. Ooh, I just saw a dude flash on me, bro. Which doesn't sound good, but that fish did flash on me. Came up, take a look, boom, disappear. We're about to leave this shallow area and go to the spot that I've been talking about, but not going to. Thought these fools were jumping behind me. I was about to frickin' go punch them. Let's relax a little bit on the pace. Just kind of, that felt all right, but it probably was grass. Oh yeah, I see some hydrilla in here. I see a mixture. This ain't a bad place to be. Throw a little, that's grass. Throw a little jerk shad in here. Not a bad idea. Let me pop this jerk bait a couple more times, and if he keeps getting hung up, we'll throw a little jerk shad out here. Oh yeah, this is definitely jerk shad area, because this guy can't work. Can't do his job here with all this grass. So let's get that jerk shad to do its thing. Hopefully this is enough line for this jerk bait. Get on the hook keeper. And let's get the other rod. Where you at, player? Nothing much, working on a project on the side. Watching some fishing, working on a project on the side. Now let's get him some catching rather than some fishing. I like this area right here. I have never gone this shallow in it, but looks good. I'm gonna try not to beach myself. Oh yeah, bros. There's a lot of grass over here. Did somebody just fold my bait over and I missed him? Let's get Frenchie a fish. One that he can see live instead of having to rewind. Yo, just south of Lanier, what is happening, dog? It's been a while. Is that a little perch chasing my bait? You better go hide, little perch, because somebody's gonna eat you chasing my bait like that. We are probably in 3 feet of water right now. For the guys who think I never go shallow fishing, bro, I'll get in there, bro. I just get a little scared. So they were treating me terribly, bro. Yesterday I caught one what we referred to as a mutant fish. And that was all I caught yesterday. It was only like 1.5 pounds. And today, all I've caught is a BBL drizzy. But only one BBL drizzy, bro. And that BBL was 4 pounds. What's all this ripples over here? So he was 4 pounds, so I'm not gonna complain about that at all. But I'm trying not to be a one-hit wonder, you know what I'm saying? Have you gotten on the water, player? Out there in Lanier? Oh, I also forgot to tell you, bro, that fish almost pulled the rod out of my hand. It was crazy. I gotta work on my grip strength. Like I'm talking about, I caught the rod before it flew into the water. Art, what's happening, dog? How you living, bro? How they treating you over there? The fish being kind to you out there? Okay, we're done going shallow. As soon as I get to somewhere I can lower the motor, we're gonna move. Did a little night fishing a couple days ago. We caught one magnum spot, the rest were dinks, drop shotting brush piles. Dude, I had told the moderator that I was thinking about doing some drop shotting today, but you know how it goes, bro. You come out here and then next thing you know, you just do whatever. Whatever your game plan was usually doesn't get executed as intended. Or at least from my perspective, it never does. There might be some more what is the word here? Some more not structured, but some word fishermen that stick to the game plan. But not this guy, bro. I just fish around and find out. Sometimes it goes my way and sometimes it doesn't. Trying to stay out of the heat, man. The butte is pretty low, but always this time of the year. Discipline. Moderator comes in reading the mind waves, bro. Moderator comes in, knows that I could be possibly dehydrated, and the moderator comes in and is like, okay, this fool, he meant discipline, guys. He doesn't know English very well, all right, guys? He acts like he learned English somewhere, but he's basically barely holding on. He's about one wrong palabra from being deported, this guy. But I got the moderator, guys. She's got my back. Can't find them shallower than 30 feet over there. Dang, bro. 30 feet. It's these fall sort of days, bro, where the sun is still up, but it looks dark, kind of feels a little fresh. It's gonna get good. But let's move, boys and girls. We're just gonna go across right here and then work our way to that spot over there. Yo, Art, even though the butte is low, dog, are you catching them is a question. Are you catching them, dog? Because low water might round them up for you, you know what I'm saying? Busting out the video game fishing. I'm telling you guys, it's not as dark as that would make it seem. Bro, that place that I was just at should have had a good amount of fish instead of just that 1 4-pounder, bro. All right, so I'm just side imaging some of this stuff, guys. I'll find that grass line. And I don't know if my homie bass fishing is on right now, but he made me think of something, because I've been splitting up my screen to where what do you call it, to where I share it with other, like down imaging and side imaging. They're all sharing the same screen. Traditional sonar, the charts, they're all sharing the same screen, but I could get more detail if I just put on the side imaging and use the whole 12 inches of the screen. And I didn't think of that until we discussed something yesterday, and I was like, yeah, why don't I do that, bro? That's stupid. But I just got so used to using that other setup that I never really messed around with it. Just side imaging, guys, just doing a little. I mean, all that stuff right there looks good. It's got rock. As soon as you come off the bank, let's just run something, bro. Let's see. Let's throw ourselves a top water, see if any of these fools are feeling athletic today. Should position the camera so you guys can see the bank. Let me do that. Hopefully I get a strike right now, and then we both, you guys missed the seeing it, and I missed the strike, and then we laugh about it, and then we cry about it. You know, so Art is out there slaying them on the butte. Yo, Art, I used to come to this lake to visit it and catch, you know, X number of 4-pounders, 5-pounders, you know, good sized fish. And then I would think I'm all chingon. And then I would go back to Elephant Butte. And then I would be humbled in an instant. Because I'd go over there and zero, and I'd be like, what the heck just happened here, bro? Now I can't catch a single fish? Come and get you some, boys. Let's see what we got here. Right across there. That looks good. Let's get it. We're either gonna get stuck on that log, or we're just gonna not catch anything. Hoping you guys can see that little popper doing his thing. And I keep telling myself, bro, change from the popper and put on one of your walking baits, which I should probably do right now since I got it in the boat. Well, I know everybody's waiting for a strike, because I am. Been waiting for a topwater strike for many casts. I think I've only got one strike off of this bait this year. Not that I throw it a lot, but keep in mind that fish was a good fish that struck this bait. It was a 4+ pounder. So that's why I kind of kept holding on to the dream that another one would hit this bait, but heartbreaker, dream taker. Freaking bass fishing, he's always trying to get me to sing some jams. Or at least trying to get jams stuck in my head. Okay, 2 more casts for this fool. I can see a bunch of little bait jumping around here. 2 more casts for this fool, and then I'm going to switch him to the walking the dog bait. Nada. Not swimming, but nothing. All right, we're putting on that walking the dog bait. I see you bass fishing. Well, let's see what we got here, bro. We got ourselves a little, and what do you know, bro? He's got a little chartreuse on his bottom. We're opening ourselves a Lucky Craft Gunfish, white flash. It was a little chartreuse on his buns. But I remember one of the problems with this son of a gun is that he sometimes gets hung up on the hook. Well, on the line, I should say, though. Hook on the line. But let's make it happen. He's white. He's got a little bit of gunmetal. Let's make it happen. At least make it exciting with a little bit of top water. See if we can't get a nice little strike. Don't get on that eelgrass, dog. Fool's got some eelgrass. First cast, eelgrass. There we go. There's that walking the dog action. So, Frenchie, I do have a crankbait. Right now I got a jerk bait on my cranking stick. I wish I had my second cranking stick available, and then I would be in business, dog. Business for sure. But I don't like having to change it all the time. That was terrible. I don't know if you guys can see that little bit of bait that's jumping around. That's that walking the dog. What is this guy doing underwater? Dude, it don't get more picturesque than this. cast it a little too far from that stump. What time is it? Getting close to 7. All right, all right. I feel like I'm wasting those golden hours, bro, on this top water right here. But yet, still I throw it. I'm getting out a little deeper. Right now I'm in 5 feet of water. I'm gonna get out just a little deeper out the grass edge. Come on, my dude. Get you some. All right, so the grass is starting to give way. We are in about 10 feet. "12 feet. Passion up every from Texas, bro. What's up, Passion Bassin? Rider 125cc. We have caught only 1 fish today, but if it's gonna be the only fish you catch in the day, which hopefully it isn't, we still got sunlight, you want it to be that 4-pounder, right? So we caught that 1 4-pounder today. Would like to report that we had caught multiple 4-pounders, but it's just that 1 4-pounder that we've caught in the afternoon. So sadly, we haven't had multiples. We've just had that one guy. I did see a fish flash at my jerkbait for a second, but it was a small guy. So even if he had bit, it would not have been anything to light up the scoreboard, you know what I'm saying? But now we're trying to get on this grass edge and pick off 1, maybe 2 of these fools. I threw a top water for a second, hoping that I could get a top water bite, but I am not the best at getting top water bites for some reason. That seems to elude me. The one bite that I do want to get, you know, because it's the most visual one, and as life has many ironies in it, one of those ironies is I struggle to get that top water bite. What the heck is going on here? Line, get off my frickin' guide, bro. All right, well, as I was messing with my guide, we've gone over the grass. That is not what I wanted to do. Allowed the wind to blow us off onto the grass. But we got some time. We got some time. Okay, right at the grass edge. That's where I see fish just doing their thing. So we'll post up right here. We're in 14 feet of water. And I'm going to cast to the shallower area where the grass is and slowly work it back. This looks like eelgrass out there though. It's no matter. It's getting a little breezier. I'll adjust the camera once the boat settles into its position, its preferred position. That's about where it's going to be, so let me go adjust the camera. Dude, freaking wind keeps blowing my line on my guide. We'll spend about 10 minutes right here, and then we'll go 10 minutes to this to a hump that's further out. And then we'll cruise back down the lake towards the dock. It's about to start to work. We're not scared of the anything, but we do have a concern of running into things in the dark. There was a time when I was fishing down here and I left a little bit late. And when I got back to my house, I touched my trolling motor because I was going to take some, what I thought was eelgrass. I was going to take the eelgrass off of it. But when I touched it, it didn't feel like eelgrass. And I was like, what the heck is that? Ended up being a bat wing because I hit a bat with my trolling motor as I was cruising through the lake at night. And poor dude took him out. Not intended. I was just cruising and hit a bat. So I'm not trying to anger Dracula or nothing like that out here. Bro, I'm trying to get that 4-pounder. But I'm afraid if I get that 4-pounder, he's my hand. Cried about that ankle injury or the foot injury. I'll cry about having a wrist injury because that guy took the rod out of my hand. We got to be careful what we wish for here. Come on, baby. One time. One time, son. I feel what I want to feel down there, bro. I feel like a morning star. Now the jams are coming. Let's go. Come on. Chew bass. Bite on me. Chew bass. Come bite on me. We have about probably one more cast after this one, and then we're gonna go to that little hump, and then we're gonna, come on baby, bite that, bite that, bite that. You know that looks good, dog. What am I in? Freaking, I knew it felt good, bro. I knew it. I was like, that feels good right there. Too good. That felt good. That was the cast. I just had to not get stuck. But that was definitely the cast. Still could be if I pop this off and then these fools are just watching. Or I could pop this off and not get my bait back. Feels like the latter is about to happen. Where you at, dog? Where you at? Get over here. Yep. The latter happened, boys. Son of a gun. But, guys, so, I don't know how this happened, but I gotta keep my tongue, dog. That's a win right there, bro. I do not know how my hook came off, but not my tungsten. That right there is a win in my book. So now we're gonna move to the other spot. No need to tempt fate here again. We're moving to the other spot. Should take about 2 seconds. All of. Bros, I got to keep my tungsten. was weird. I could have sworn I just saw a bass boat going with somebody in the passenger side having their feet straight up in the air. That's weird. Don't worry, moderator. I know my rods aren't strapped, but I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Let's try this real quick like. Let's try this real quick like. Wind is probably blowing us in that direction, so I'll leave you guys there for a second. I won't forget about you guys. I just gotta let the wind decide where we're headed. That sundown is coming quicker and quicker every day. Frickin' wind. We'll give this till 7:20-ish. And then we'll make a move and then go fish this other spot. And then we'll have run out the clock at that point in time. Or at least we should have. Gotta love that there's no floating eelgrass today. I don't know to what we owe that pleasure, but I like it. I like it a lot. Throwing a shaky head right now. I would have thrown my Texas rig worm at this, but that's the guy that lost the hook. But the shaky head is just as deadly here. So I ain't concerned. Just gotta roll them a little slower. See how much actual sunlight we got. Okay, came out the grass. Come on, baby, one time, son. Got some grass on them. Oof, that was grass, guys. That was grass. Felt like just heavy for a second, and it was not the right heavy. It was grass. It's grass heavy right there. Probably got one more cast out here. "10 minutes to sunset" is what my watch is saying. Last cast, we'll put our lights on and then we'll head out to that other spot. And at some point in time, I might drink some water even. I doubt it. Yo, what up, John? We've only caught one fish today, bro. But that fish ended up being a 4-pounder. So I guess I can't complain, right? If you're gonna catch one fish in your afternoon, then let it be a 4-pounder. What was that? Is that grass? Oh, lucky that was grass, bro. So I was gonna go bring that top side, but it was grass. All right, boys and girls, let's roll. Let's roll to a little home cooking comfort spot. Get John a fish since he barely popped on. Let him see. Whoa, my sunglasses almost flew off, bros. Let him see a Guntersville worthy fish. I'll let you guys roll sideways. That way I don't have to adjust you until we get to the other location. Vamonos, bros. Oh, never put my light on. Better put my light on before the game warden decides that he wants to ruin a day with a ticket. All right, guys, we are legal. Let's roll. What a dummy. Who starts their engine after it's already started? Only a dummy, bro. What was I gonna super start it?